What are you about to go do?
I'm going to go campaign for the right people that are going to make a difference in America.
You can sign it there.
Yeah,
The women's are on this
their name, so you'll at least have their phone number.
So what are you doing here today?
Well, I'm helping out Walk to Win, get Steve Donaldson elected, and supporting our endorsed candidates from our unions, which includes the presidential candidate, and of course the school superintendent, and Sheriff of Pasco County, Kim Bogart, plus the amendments that are on the state ballot. And I'm just helping out to make my vote count a little bit more than just one vote. Maybe convince some other people. So.
This is really great. This is really great. USEP, you guys are doing an awesome job. You've got a lot at stake. You've got a lot at stake in this election with Steve Donaldson. Your contract depends on it. But what I want you all to do is first off, and to just go on what Lynn said, is we've got NALC here, we have pipe fitters here, I'm IBEW. You know, that's what union affiliation, that's what local affiliation, that's what brotherhood, sisterhood is all about.
Then we have one on the east side, and we have one that starts at 11:30 from this same location. So those of you who get really worked up at this morning's walk, and you just don't want to stop, you can come back and participate in the one we're going to have this afternoon as well. I want to talk a little bit about what our purpose is here. We want to win. That's our purpose.
Amen.
And one of the ways we want to win is by engaging union members. The union vote can carry this election if we can get our union members mobilized and excited and motivated, and most importantly, get them to the polls. But we don't want them to go to the polls unless they're educated. And we want them to go to the polls and support those candidates who are not only promoting public education, but also promote labor, who are striving to make life better for working people. Now, I'm a working person, and I have a working family, and I think all of you do, and all of our union members, and most of us are struggling. The economy is in the dumps. The last 8 years has brought very repressive policies, not only locally and at the state level, but it's all been guided by what's been happening on the national level. And because of that, we need to talk about all aspects of this election. Now, how are we going to do that? We're going to start out by talking about what's happening locally. You know the saying, all politics is local? Well, that's true. It's like Maslow's hierarchy of needs. We got to talk to people down at that food and shelter area. And that's our local races. So the first race we're going to talk about and engage people on is our superintendent's race. We're going to talk. Many of us are USEP members. We're in the public education arena. So we want to reach out and we want to talk to people and engage them in the discussion as to why Steve Donaldson is the best choice for our district. And then there is another high-profile local election that has direct impact on all of us and has direct impact on what goes on in our schools. And that's the sheriff's race. And we need to change the top folks in Pasco, the superintendent, people there. Then we want to start talking to them about the national election and why our unions, and every one of our unions, from the NEA, AFT, to the AFL-CIO, have endorsed Obama over John McCain. And we need to let people know that if we want our families, our working families, to have a better life, we need to change things at the national level. And we need people to commit to it. It may not be an easy discussion, and we're going to have a little talk about how you approach those things. So don't feel nervous. Oh, how am I going to talk to people about that? We got a couple role plays, we got some training materials. We'll go over that with you, and you'll feel very confident when you go out.
Cool. So what are you about to go do?
Oh, we're fixing to go out and do some campaigning for some of our candidates, Steve Donaldson and Kim Bogart and Obama. So we're ready.
You guys heading out? Yeah. See you, brother. Come here, Brian. No.
How you doing, Brian? Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. This
Roy Weatherford, what are you about to go do?
Well, I'm starting to walk a neighborhood in Newport Richey on behalf of the United School Employees of Pasco County to campaign for the superintendent of schools and the sheriff. And then, of course, everywhere we work, we're campaigning for Obama.
How'd it go?
Went great. As a
Went
matter
great.
of fact, really did.
Great. Talked to some good people?
Yeah, we did. We had a lot of positives, as a matter of fact.
Good.
Actually, we had a lot of good positives on the national and the local ticket.
Any other comments?
Re-education camp for some.
Had a good time today. A lot of supporters for Obama, Donaldson, and Bogart. You know, a lot of good conversations. Teachers are on board. You know, probably some people watched some football or going to the games, but it was still good. We had a good experience out there.